Hey guys, this is Taju22, and I'm gonna do something a little different. I haven't done this, I haven't done a video like this, but we're gonna have ourselves a little preview. Um, I almost forgot to tell you that um, on the blue and red shows, on the red and blue shows, Raw and SmackDown respectively, each show has 4 matches. And then you have WWE Superstars, in which both teams can fight, in which the roster from both sides can, how do I say it? The rosters from both teams can fight each other and not be restricted. Usually a show lasts 3 matches, so on average per week, per week in terms of, in terms of the schedule, let me show you. Yeah, every week, in the weeks you have like 4 weeks of matches. In terms of the game's calendar, leading up to the Supershow, which is see right there. But the fact is, you have like a week, which is a week's worth of matches is like 11. So 22. 40, you have 44 matches leading up to the Super Show, although some matches get skipped because it's between real life wrestlers, and I don't want to bore you guys with real life wrestlers, unless it's for a special purpose, of course. But overall, I try to skip the boring matches and give you guys real good ones, especially my CAWs. Some Although, like I said before, I'll mix it up every now and then. But and then of course every Super Show has 6 matches, and we're gonna have ourselves 5 of them because I already skipped 1 match. Off screen we had Beth Phoenix defend her women's championship against Kelly, but here's the rest of the card. We have Chuck Norris versus Luigi in a straight-up one-on-one match, and it's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship that Norris holds. He's had it for over within the game for 2 months, although in real life he's had it for days. But just remember that. And then you have the Mario Brothers, who've been unified tag team champions since the last Super Show, and they're going to be taking on Jacob and Joseph, who still have not forgotten since and that was 3 Super Shows ago. They lost their tag team championships to the Mario Brothers, in which they won those championships for the 4th time overall, and Jacob and Joseph want revenge and want it bad. Well, at the Elimination Chamber Super Show, they're going to get their chance. Then up next is the WWE Championship, and it's between the champion CM Punk and Shawn Michaels. The build-up to this match is very simple. Shawn Michaels, lost his WWE Championship to CM Punk in a fatal 4-way steel cage match, and Shawn Michaels feels that it was unfair. But of course, Punk and the other 2 opponents would have begged to differ. Nonetheless, Punk became the WWE champion at the last Super Show, and this is Shawn Michaels' rematch, so to speak, for that championship. And of course, and to make things more interesting, he is the $1 million champion. And if Shawn Michaels wins, he'll give the $1 million championship to someone he believes is worthy of wearing it. But whoever he gives it to will have to defend it after the Super Show has concluded. But that's if he wins. And then the 4th match is going to be the 4th match is going to be for the United States for the United States Heavyweight Championship, and it's being defended by Sonic the Hedgehog in an Elimination Chamber match against 5 tremendous athletes in Slim Kirby, Sam Cooke, R-Truth, Primo, and the Bulldozer. I mean, of course, you guys know about the history of the Bulldozer and Primo. Well, the other 4 men were just added for this Elimination Chamber match. But for Sonic, he's fought in the Bulldozer previously. I mean, Sonic won, and of course, Sonic has also had his problems with the Bulldozer in that he defended the championship against him one-on-one, and that Sonic won the championship off of Primo, and the other 3 guys, you know, they're just in it because they were named, and they were among the top 5 contenders, and they're just in it, and they're just trying to go in there and win. And finally, the main event, the World Heavyweight Championship. You have Tyson Kidd, who won the championship in a 6-man battle royal. But the thing is, it also involves, but you notice that Randy Orton is in there. And the thing is, Randy Orton was originally supposed to get his one-on-one match against then-champion Jacob, but Jacob and his brother Joseph attacked Randy Orton, and which, you know, put him out of the match. Which, you know, it costed him his they costed him his match, and the general manager, or one of the board of directors, Theodore Long, made a decision to have Jacob defend his World Heavyweight Championship in a 6-man battle royal, in which Tyson Kidd took full advantage of it, and became the new World Heavyweight Champion. However, guys like Orton, Edge, and many others, you know, felt that Kidd is a fluke, is nothing but more. How do I say this? Guys like Orton and Edge and many others felt that Kidd's victory to win the championship was nothing more than a fluke. Well, Kidd has a chance to prove all the doubters wrong at the Elimination Chamber, although it's going to be difficult, against the likes of Randy Orton, a man who was supposed to get that one-on-one championship match at the Royal Rumble. Then you have Edge, who previously fought Orton in a one-on-one match to determine the number 1 contender, but he lost to Orton. Well, now Edge has his chance to win the World Heavyweight Championship once again. And then you have first-timers. And then you have 3 first-timers with their very first chance to win the World Heavyweight Championship in Bob Barker. Now, Bob Barker previously had his chance at the World Heavyweight Championship, or rather the WWE Championship, when he was on the red team, when he won the Royal Rumble last year. But he failed to capitalize on it, as the then champion John Cena defeated him. But then Adam Sandler cashed in his Money in the Bank and beat Cena for the championship, and Bob Barker has not gotten a title shot ever since. But so for Bob Barker, this is his big opportunity. Though I could say the same for the Prophet. Now, the Prophet may be a bastard, but he's paid his dues, you know, in the sport. Now, the guy who inspired him, let me just say this. The inspiration for the Prophet was Harold Camping, a.k.a. the guy that predicted Judgment Day 2011, May 21st. But of course, you're watching this on May 22nd, so you know what that means. It was a false prophecy. And let me just say this to Harold Camping. You, sir, are a no-good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what you are. But for the Prophet, though, he's paid his dues, and he's willing to pay a whole lot more to become the World Heavyweight champion. And if he wins, he would have finally earned my respect, as the Elimination Chamber is one hell of a place to try to win a heavyweight championship. But that's exactly what he and 5 others are willing to do to win this championship. And for Ash, he hasn't forgotten what Tyson Kidd did to him in that 6-man battle royal in which he became the World Heavyweight Champion. Ash was this close, was very close to becoming the World Heavyweight Champion himself. So for Ash, this is his big opportunity to not only gain a measure of revenge against Tyson Kidd, but to also add to his resume some championship gold. And of course, he and the Prophet are 2 former allies of the KKK supremacy. I mean, I would have to think that Ash and the Prophet still have a bond with one another, and I'm pretty sure they'll take everyone else out before going at each other. But I could be wrong, folks, as this match personifies every man for himself. So folks, that's the preview show. And folks, I'll catch you guys later for this Super Show. So have a nice day and stay tuned for more on Let's Play SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 for the Wii. This is your host, 2222, signing off, saying good night, and God bless you.